What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. I'll be your host here, Chuck. And today we have Mr. Crybaby, man with titties, beard man, all in the media for not getting his way, complaining about Daryl Morey, all right? But before we get into this video, I want you guys to do a huge favor and please hit the subscribe button. If you're stopping by to watch the channel, please give this video a thumbs up at the end of the video if you like the content. As always, back to the video. Let me tell y'all something about this guy, James Harden, man. This man has been getting on my last nerve, man, for the last 5 or 6 years, man. We all know that this man quit his way out of the Rockets. We all know that he quit his way out of the Nets organization. And now he's trying to quit his way out of the 76ers organization. But I'm going to get to the bottom of this and explain exactly what's going on right after we played a video that was heard around the world this weekend. Guys, check it out.
And I would never be a part of an organization that he's a part of. Let me say that again. Daryl Morey is a liar, and I would never be a part of an organization that he's a part of.
Okay, so look at that, man. You know what this is? For a guy to be that mad and bring this up all the way in China, this is a guy who was just simply mad because he didn't get his way to go back home to Los Angeles, right? I could see right through the lines clearly what this is about, right? This guy is a Los Angeles native, somewhere in California, I guess, but I believe it's LA. He and Paul George and Kawhi Leonard are from California, Los Angeles to be exact, and they were recruiting him. The 76ers did not let James Harden get his way, and this is what a fat, big bearded, lazy, fat, skinny, knock-kneed, need a damn beard trim having ass, ungrateful basketball player acts like when he doesn't get his way. And this is exactly, here I go again on my rant, y'all. Here I go telling y'all how NBA players are too damn spoiled. This man is really in the media calling out a man who has literally had his back for a decade. Look at this. This man has had when James Harden looked like this, you see with the teeth, with the beard, fresh from OKC trash. You see what I'm saying? They fished your ass out of the trash and made you one of the most richest men in the NBA, gave you your own team, and you act like a diva. You act like a diva, and we all know that Daryl Morey was his right-hand man. I mean, his right-hand man took really good care of this man. Anybody James Harden wanted traded, Daryl Morey made sure that it happened, right? And we also came to find out that that's why Daryl Morey stepped down, right? Rockets rumors. This was back in 2021 now when he stepped down and left to go to Philadelphia, right? Daryl Morey left over concerns about keeping James Harden happy. You got a man who is stepping down from one of the most executive positions or careers in the world because they were worried about keeping you happy, right? Was worried about keeping you happy. We all know that the NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, bro, it's a cutthroat business. NBA players are the only ones in the world who seem to feel like that they have to have their needs and their obligations met. I don't get that shit. And we all know that this started because of the player power movement. Many will say that LeBron James started all this type of divaness in the league, right? But this shit go back decades before even LeBron James. But I will say he definitely empowered it, right? So it says former Houston Rockets general manager Daryl Morey reportedly decided to leave organization, the Rockets, because of concerns about whether he would be able to keep James Harden happy. By stepping down as GM this past offseason and joining the Philadelphia 76ers as their president of basketball operations. And we all know that the whole plan was to lure James Harden to the 76ers, and they still made it happen. Daryl Morey still pressed the button and still made it happen for James Harden to get over there, right? That wasn't good enough, right? Fast forward, he's with the 76ers, right? So let's read this report and see exactly why Mr. Harden is heartbroken all of a sudden, right? It says James Harden called Daryl Morey a liar based off the video I just showed you guys. But the 76ers fading star is the one failing to grasp the hard truth. Thank you. Finally, somebody is exposing this guy. And this comes from CBS Sports, by the way. It's like these NBA players don't realize how much they are out of their prime. They are taking the game for granted. You're spoiled. You're out of shape. You show up out of shape. Or you try to get in shape during mid-season. It's just, James Harden, your time is up, brother. Give it up. I know that you want to be in LA so you could be closer to little baby whenever he comes in town, and you could jock ride him all around the world and go to strip clubs and stuff. All you want to do is eat, get out of shape, and party. Be thankful that somebody is willing to take a risk and still have you as a starter, because truth be told, Tyrone Maxey is a lot better than you. Tyrone Maxey shows poise, control, athleticism that you don't have. That dribble step has slowed down. That left hand dribble pump shit ain't working no more. The foul calling ain't working no more. So every time stuff is not going this man's way, my man's is ready to quit. He's a quitter. He's a loser. This post says, give James Harden this much credit. He does tone deafness as well as he once played basketball. And I mean, that's the absolute truth. I mean, this dude is completely tone deaf to how trash he is now. This guy should be coming off the bench. And I believe, I'm going to tell y'all something else. I think that James Harden knows that his position as a starter is being threatened, and that 9 times out of 10, this guy might be coming off the bench, right? So I believe that it's a compilation of things. One, they asked this man to take a pay cut, and he didn't like that, right? They tried to put it in the media like he was looking out for PJ Tucker. Oh, no. They told this brother to take a pay cut because they didn't want to give him that much money, right? So that's the first thing, right? He's mad about that. 2, he's mad because he can't be in L.A. Everybody wants to be in L.A. Everybody. And 3, he's just spoiled. He's a little bitty baby, right? He's a spoiled baby brat that's not getting his way. But let's continue reading. On Monday at an Adidas event in China, Harden crossed a particular Rubicon in his summer-long simmering battle with the Philadelphia 76ers over his desire to be traded to the Los Angeles Clippers. Told you. See, that's what it's about. That's one of the things it's about. He's throwing a tantrum because he's ready to move now. He doesn't want to be in Philadelphia, man, with those aggressive fans. Y'all know damn well I'm an Eagles fan. I know how those fans get. That's why I love them, because we don't take no shit. If you suck, we're going to let you know. Ain't no trying to blend in. Ain't no trying to, fake it till you make it out there, because we going to call that shit out, right? Now he went from being strictly business to very, very personal. This is a guy who clearly has had his feelings hurt, right? Daryl Morey is a liar, and I would never be a part of an organization that he's a part of. He said, microphone in hand, and his audience clearly intended to be well beyond the gym on the other side of the world. They probably didn't even understand this, man. But anyway, he says, let me say that again. Daryl Morey is a liar, and I will never be a part of an organization that he's a part of. He's trying to make it uncomfortable so that he can be traded. Like, he wants to be traded that bad to where he's willing to cross the lines of a brother, of a man who's literally looked out for him his damn near his whole NBA career. That's what these NBA players do, though, when they don't get their way. They act like little girls. He's making his trade value go down because the 76ers are going to retain you even more now, because everybody know you desperate to leave. They're not going to give that organization anything, dummy. You would have been better doing what Dame is doing. Look at what Dame is doing. Dame keeps his head down, and he just lets the media believe what they want. You know what I'm saying? He'll come out and post something every now and then, but he's doing it the right way. This man has lost his damn mind. It gets even deeper and validate my point right here in this section right here. Okay, guys? Look, that Harden isn't used to people telling him no. Told y'all. This boy is throwing a tantrum because this man is not getting his way. He's not used to people telling him no after growing accustomed to forcing his way to where he exactly wants to go. Bro, you've been traded 3 times within the last 2 years. Bro, that's very hard to do. Now, granted, with superstars in the NBA, it's not. But, bro, look at your track record. You ain't bringing nobody no titles. You ain't making it past the second round no more. Bro, what do you think this is? You 34. It's crazy, man. Goes on to say that Harden thinks contracts are a one-way street, and that Harden, who turns 34 later this month, misunderstands his value and place in the game. Told y'all. Now what the 76ers going to do is turn this shit around and bench his ass. How much y'all want to bet that Tyrese Maxey is going to be in that starting lineup a lot more frequently now? A lot more frequently now. It goes on to say, let's start with the rank hypocrisy of it all. This notion from Harden that Morey or any other front office figure running an NBA team owes him anything beyond the words on his contract. It's impossible to know if Morey lied to Harden about something big or small. And you know what? The NBA needs to start making these players honor these contracts. See, they got so caught up in making the team unhappy and being detrimental to the locker room. Bro, no. Make these people, in any other job, people have to honor their contracts. In the court of law, in the law of justice, in any type of system, people have to honor contracts. It's not up to the Philadelphia 76ers to trade somebody for throwing a tantrum. Clearly, this guy got him misconstrued. And he's not the player that he used to be. Even when he was a player he used to be, the officiating was so simple and accustomed and changing and up and down to where it made him a lot better than what he actually was, in my opinion. Especially if you add all the free throws this guy was shooting tonight. It goes on to say Harden opted into his $35.6 million player option earlier this summer. He had a clear path forward if he wanted to play somewhere else, like the Clippers. They made sure to put that in there, right? Without having to worry about the Sixers' view of things. But Harden wanted to have his cake, eat it too. See, he tried to finesse the system. He tried to opt in and then play the system and come out and screw it up and try to throw a wrench in the system like he's doing now. He tried to be well calculated and it backfired on his ass. This brother wants the organization to pay him, opted in for them to pay him, and then turns around and wants to throw a fit. Where on God's green earth does this make sense? You don't got LeBron James clout. You don't got LeBron James resume, record, or reputation, James. You are known to be a quitter. And it don't make sense for you to get traded to a team full of quitters. Paul George is a quitter, right? I like Paul George, but you quit because he always hurt. Kawhi Leonard is a quitter. You make him mad, he's going to sit out. So what you want? A team full of all-star quitters? You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that the 76ers are, coming down with this harsh reality and letting people know that you can't do this. You know what I mean? I'm glad that they sticking to their guns and letting this brother know, nah, you signed the contract. Regardless of who you think is a liar, guess what? We own your rights. And as much as you don't want to hear that, there ain't nothing you can do about it. And the last part, it says that's a Harden problem, not a Morey problem. That's about a former superstar thinking the rules should bend to his will, long after he's lost his ability to make the game do so. Not about some supposed lie. See, this is put out because the organization is letting Harden know that we know what you did. We know what you're trying to do. But here's what we're going to do. It's not going to go your way. We're backing Daryl. And Daryl don't got to come out and say nothing. Because what James Harden's trying to do is really bully this man because he has a personal relationship with him. He's trying to bully him. But it ain't working. Because no man is above the program, brother. And you are simply not. So you guys let me know what y'all think. Y'all think James Harden is doing the right thing? Y'all think he deserves to demand a trade and be moved for the third or fourth time? Or do you guys think that the 76ers have his ass in the rights and that the 76ers are correct for doing exactly what they are doing? Let me know in the comment section. Like always, like, share, subscribe. Let me know how you charge to the game. Peace.